on June 28th, 2024, the Open Mainnet opens and is recorded in the history of each of us and families. Thank you very much, Lucrecia Monahan, representative of the Latin American community.
Okay, my time.
Yes, your time. And also, please, all of the other speakers, please mute when other speakers talk. So I will mute myself.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم. تحياتي إلى جميع القائمين بمشروع باي نتورك والسادة الداعمين بقوة لسعر الإجماع العالمي. أتقدم إليكم بكامل شكري وتقديري كون المتحدث عماد الدين سليمان مجتمع باي في السودان. أعزائي، بالنيابة عن مجتمع باي في السودان وكممثل لداعمي جي سي في، يسعدنا تقديم هذا الاقتراح لدعم جي سي في لشبكة باي، وأطلب فتح الشبكة الرئيسية في 28 يونيو 2024. يلتزم مجتمع باي في السودان تعزيز وقيم ومهمة شبكة باي على التركيز على تعزيز الارتباط القوي بالمجتمع والشمولية والابتكار. أريد أن أقول أن دعمنا لقوة باي لا نريد أن نشغل أنفسنا بالمقارنة بالعملات الأخرى، وذلك لثقتنا المفرطة واللا نهائية في عملة باي. دعونا نعمل بقوة وثقة ويد واحدة حتى نصل إلى فتح الشبكة في الموعد المحدد، ونقترح تعزيز المشاركة المجتمعية من خلال الحملات التعليمية والفعالية عبر الإنترنت. كمدافعين كما نطلب بجدية من الفريق الأساسي لباي نتورك النظر في فتح الشبكة الرئيسية في الموعد المحدد، وذلك لدعم القيم التي قمنا بها والمجهود الذي قمنا به منذ 5 سنوات مضت. وهذا سيكون مناسبة بالغة الأهمية لما يمر به السودان من ظروف تعلمونها جميعا، وسيكون دافعا معنويا وماديا لجميع أعضاء الباي في السودان وتكوين مجتمع داعم وفاعل بقوة أكثر. نقدر اهتمامكم بهذا الاقتراح ونتطلع استمرار النجاح والنمو لشبكة باي نتورك.
Sorry, excuse me, Ahmed.
Yeah.
First of all, yeah, we don't need to read all of it. Okay, as I said, just 3 seconds we practice. Actually, you wait. Sorry, I thought you are David. So, you know, when we call the speaker's name, then you speak. You are not the first one. I remember you almost around 10, I think, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So
I wasn't going to say anything, but I was confused. I was like, I'm trying to figure out who was where.
This just paragraphs. I don't speak full letter.
Okay.
It's just notice.
Sorry. Okay. Do you have the translation well? And also in our group, we said already, you must be on the list. You are maybe number 10 or maybe number 12. When we call your name, it's your turn. So today we are rehearsal, and tomorrow is the official one. So that means you don't read right now when we didn't call your name, because I thought you are David.
Yeah.
It's David's turn. David will translate already. Then it's David's turn. I have the list already. You can see that, right? I see it already. So then later it's my turn. I have a beginning greetings. Then later David will take over the speaker. Then he will host all of the procedures. Everyone must listen when David call your name. Another thing is, I don't know how about the translation. It looks like translation is not correct, or you read something else, but it looks like it's not. I don't know, I'm sorry, because you're talking is that Pi Network or something else. How about other translation? It looks not correct.
I'm still working about it.
You have submit your speech already. So after you submit the speech, please don't change it. I have all of the things recorded in my the file already. So you must read according to that. If I find, well, not only you, if they talk about something else because we don't understand their language, I will use the translation. If it's not a read according to the speech, I will mute it because we don't want anything happen. Maybe some the talk is not appropriate, right? So we must pay attention to that. So everything's okay, you understand?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we go ahead, Debbie, it's your turn. So if someone, the speakers interrupt, you can mute them. And Lucretia, you need to mute them, right? We must control all of the meeting, right? So
correct.
you your
Miss
job,
Doris,
you mute it.
to be honest with you, I was confused a little bit because when you said yes, go ahead, I didn't want to interrupt that. So I figured
sorry, because I thought it's you.
I listened, I was like, well, who is he?
Yeah, if okay, for example, I make mistakes. So Lucretia and Debbie, you are co-host. Or Lucretia sign back co-host to me and David. Don't forget that. So David and me, we can control. We will mute. Okay. So we don't want.
I just didn't want to respect your wishes because I thought maybe that you had changed something at last minute and I didn't know. And I didn't want to interrupt that, but I'm with you now. Okay.
Yeah. I'm polite. Just let Mr. Ahmed let him continue. Actually, today we don't need to read all of it. Just maybe 3 sentences of your speech.
Okay.
We're just familiar with ourselves.
I understand.
So then we're going to back up a little bit. I'm going to read.
Yes. Right.
Translate like we had discussed. Thank you very much, Monahan, representative of the Latin community. Okay. First speaker is Mr. Danny.
No, sorry, Debbie, you forgot me. I sent you all of the combined file. You can just read for that, okay? I sent you the Word file. Did you receive that today, this morning? You just read according to that.
I received a Word.
Yeah, I sent you a few minutes before. It's my turn. After you give the opening speech,
okay, to see the way I see it. Okay, I got you now because the list was above the. I got you. All right, I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay. So you just go ahead to give the opening speech, then you give to me, introduce me, then I will introduce you and Lucretia. Then I hand over the microphone.
When your introduction, did you put that? Is that on the doc as well?
Everything, but I still missing some speakers introduction. I have most of them already. You can just read. Everything I put over there, I make it easier for you. But I will send you the final version. I still missing some speakers, the introduction. Everything is ready.
Okay, because right now I see. Hold on a second.
Another thing is, Lucretia, can you find who is talk? Just mute. If they don't, it's not their turn, mute my microphone, okay? It is very important.
Okay, well then I'm going to say presenting just for right now, and then we'll work out the bugs. Presenting our co-host, Miss Doris Yin.
Who is sorry, wait a minute. Who is talk right now? Mute it, please. Lucretia?
Yes, I am here.
Yeah, can you find who is talk? Every time when you find somebody is talk, just mute it.
Yes, Mohammed was talking.
Also give the co-host to me. Transfer co-host to me so that I can help. I find someone they talk and mute it.
You are co-host, okay? David co-host and Noni co-host.
I didn't receive yet. And then
oh no, but I see you as co-host as well, Ms. Doris.
Oh, I'm co-host already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. So can you please tell me how can I find who is talk so I can mute?
¿Qué dice David?
Hold on. All right, everybody is muted.
Yeah, it's so important. Don't let, must mute it, okay? If they don't know how to mute it, you mute it.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody's muted as of right now. So right now, I'm just going to introduce you have the. I don't see it on here. It just says Co-host on Doris Yin, dear global GCV ambassadors. So I'm guessing you're going to read that part, right? Or you want me to read that?
You read for me. Never see I do for myself. Anything introduction is better.
Oh, sure. No problem, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so dear global GCV ambassadors and GCV ambassadors from different countries, regions, I am pleased and privileged to announce the launch and organization of our GCV community first global conference. Even though we have had numerous international conferences before, we are calling this our first global conference because it holds special historical significance. We plan to have 4 global conferences before Pi 2 Day, OM, which means that we have successfully created a global consensus.
Excuse me.
This
Sorry, David. Yeah. Wait a minute. This is I read. This is I write.
No, that's what I was asking, because this is not the I don't see the introduction is not on.
So in introduction, you very easy for me. You can just say this is Doris Yin. I said over GCV Global Ambassador. That's all. So after Lucretia, it's your turn has opening speech. Okay, maybe just a few sentences. Then you hand over to me. It's me give an opening speech. Then I hand over. I will tell you right now, David. I will give the speaker to you. It's your turn. Thank you. So you will go ahead. So all of the 18, include yourself, or maybe I introduce you. It's your turn. When it's your turn, I introduce you. Then all the other is your turn. That okay? After finish 18, you hand over to me. I will give the conclusion. So that's all.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to do an introduction. That I'm gonna do that later on today. But as of right now, I'm just going to say
that later.
Okay, so right now I'm just going to say okay, and the introducing our global GCV global ambassador, Miss Doris Yin.
Yeah.
The USA tax professional enrolled agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. I will read for my turn. Okay, that's the list here. Okay, dear global GCV ambassadors and GCV ambassadors from different countries, regions, I'm pleased and privileged to announce the launch and organization of our GCV community first global conference. Even though we have had numerous international conferences before, we are calling this our first global conference because it holds a special historical significance. We plan to have 4 global conferences before Pi 2 Day, OpenMainNet, which means that we have successfully created a global consensus. This is a testament to the excellent leadership of our GCV community and their 100 commitment. It also demonstrates how united and powerful we are as Pi Network community. Our GCV community has put in a lot of effort to meet the requirements set forth by the Pi Network core team. We believe that we are now ready to petition for OpenMainNet as soon as possible and present our achievements to the core team. Our community has matured and we are confident that we can satisfy the second condition. We are determined to succeed and will do whatever it takes to reach our goal. Today, I have the honor of having Ms. Lucretia Manahan, the Latin American community representative, as our moderator. She will provide technical support, and Mr. David Gibson, the USA GCV ambassador, will co-host today's conference. Mr. Gibson will host all 18 speakers representing their countries, communities, except himself. I will introduce him, and I will deliver the concluding speech. Now, I will hand over the microphone to Mr. David Gibson to begin the conference. Thank you so much.
Okay, global ambassadors and pioneers. Mr. Danny from Singapore.
So where's Danny? I see Danny already. It's your turn, please. Then you can unmute yourself. Hello, Danny. Are you there?
He's there. Hold on a second. It's not.
Le
Yeah.
estoy solicitando que abra su micrófono. Tiene que abrir
Okay.
el...
Ahora sí.
听到吗？
Ahora sí.
可以
There he is.
you go ahead.
OK， 听到了 OK。
Yeah, 你就读3句就可以了啊。You don't need to read all. You just 3 sentences. The beginning. We just want familiar with the procedure. Okay.
All right. Well, as Danny is getting his thoughts together, we're going to move on to a Mr. Yogesh. Please forgive me. I'm terrible with names. If I am saying your name incorrectly, please correct me. But next up is Mr. Yogesh.
Is Mr. Yogesh there? So if your turn, you can raise your hand. You can see that. Raise hand.
He's actually not on here yet. I'm looking at it now. Okay, so as well as getting himself together, let's go ahead and move on to the next presenter. And that is Mr. Abdul. Abdul from Palestine.
Abdul is not here.
Mr. Abdul is not here as either. All right, he's having technical difficulty at the moment. So we're going to move on the list. Second. I'm sorry, I'm doing everything from my phone right now. I won't be saying this later. Mr. Pascual, the ambassador of Spain.
He's not here. He can to assist.
Okay. As he is getting himself together, we're going to move on to Mr. Eder. Eder from the GCV Colombian ambassador.
Eder is not here too.
Okay, moving on to Mr. David Gibson. Is he here? I hope he is. Let's find out. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, I'm doing my stuff on my phone. Get to my speech. I apologize. It's a little hard to do this from my phone. I'll have my computer tomorrow, but I'm in a car right now.
Frank Castilla is
Greetings,
here.
Doris Yin, respected ambassadors of the GCV and dear fellow pioneers. As someone who's been mining Pi since its inception in 2019, I, David Gibson, from the USA, have had the opportunity to bear witness to the Pi's network, vision, and inclusivity. All right, I'm gonna stop there.
Yes. Okay.
And I'm gonna move on to the next person. Next up, we have a Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank is the Peruvian ambassador.
Yes, he's here. Abre tu micrófono, Frank, por favor.
Ya lo hice.
Ok.
Buenos días. Buen día, estimada Doris Yin, gran embajadora del GCV, estimados amigos pioneros. Soy Frank Castilla Helfer de Perú, miembro de la comunidad latina de pioneros. Cuando recibí la invitación para ser parte de este importante evento, con mucha emoción, asumí la responsabilidad de representar a todos los pioneros peruanos, trasladando el sentir de esta comunidad en crecimiento, haciendo conocer su sentir a través de mis palabras.
It's
¿Es
fine.
todo o
Yeah,
solamente?
Wait.
Yeah.
Espera,
We just have one
espera, Frank.
paragraph. It's okay. So we don't read all of it because I don't want to public everything. So just a few sentences so we can move forward. Thank you so much, Mr. Frank.
Moving
gracias,
on
Frank.
to Mr. Trezor. Trezor is from the Dominican Republic of the Congo. Let's see, is Mr. Okay. And as he is getting himself together, we're going to move on to Mr. George Solo from Tunisia.
Tanzania.
Yes, I'm here, but sorry, I'm going to speak Swahili so that I don't know how to speak well in English.
Oh, yeah, it's okay, George. You just speak your language. We have translation. You speak French, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Kwanzaa. Okay,
Okay.
Kwanzaa. Okay.
Okay, kwa majina ninaitwa George Matias Solo, ni GCV ambassador kutoka Tanzania. Lakini pia ni mkurugenzi mtendaji wa kampuni ya Mtwara Pro Mixed Product Limited ambayo ninaimiliki mimi mwenyewe, lakini pia ni mmiliki na mkurugenzi pia wa application inayoitwa Trigger Commerce Mall ambayo nimeitengeneza kwa mikono yangu, ambayo inawasaidia pioneers katika kurasimisha biashara zao mbalimbali. Lakini pia ni baba wa watoto watatu ambaye ninaishi katika mkoa wa Mtwara uliopo Tanzania. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, George. We don't need to read all of it. Just a few sentences. We just familiar with the procedures. We move forward to the next one. Yeah, tomorrow will be official one. Today is a rehearsal. Okay, so you know how to do translation to change to French, so you can understand what I said, right? A good caption. Yeah, so after the meeting, we'll go to the group, make sure everyone can familiar with the translation, so you understand everything. Thank you so much. We move to next one, please.
Coming up next, we have Mr. Peter from Kenya. As Peter, let me see if he's on the list. As he's getting himself together, we're going to move on to Mr. Timothy. Mr. Timothy from Mali. Mr. Timothy with us. Let's see. Moving on, Mr. Timothy is getting himself together. Sama is representing the Jordan community. Sama, let's see, is he on here? No, Sama's not here either. All right. Moving on, Celestine from Ghana. Celestine is not available at this current moment. Zanib from Egypt. Zanib as well is getting his thoughts together. We're moving on to Mohammed of Yemen.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hello, welcome. You can go ahead.
Yes, hello, everyone. I am Mohammed from Yemen. I will speak in Arabic because there is
Yes,
a translation.
Arabic. Yeah, you speak Arabic.
Yes. Okay. أصدقائي الأعزاء رواد شبكة GCT باي، نجتمع اليوم للاحتفال بالقيمة العظيمة التي تجسدها قيم الإجماع العالمي GCV، والتي تشكل نواة حق ثورة حقيقية في عالم العملة الرقمية والنظام المالي العالمي. أريد أن أعرب عن خالص امتناني للدكتور نيكولاس كوكاليس والدكتورة تشينغيان فان. أود أيضا أن أشكر دوريس يان القائدة وسفيرة قيمة الإجماع العالمي GCV على دورها المهم في التأثير الإيجابي على المجتمع، وجميع قادة باي نتورك وممثلين GCV. كما أود أن أشيد بالجهود وتفاني جميع رواد العرب الذين ساهموا في تطوير هذا المشروع. مساهمتكم لا تقدر بثمن ولها تأثير كبير في العملات الرقمية. تعد المركزية جوهر العملات المشفرة العالمية.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, just a few
all
seconds.
Right. We have next is Q. Please forgive me for how I'm about to pronounce his name. Qutiba of Iraq. No. All right. Well, as he's getting himself together, we're going to move on to Yusuf Omar from Libya. Nope. Okay. And the next coming up is Imad. Imad represents Sudan. Imad. Nope, I just saw him on here. Mod is not available at this given current moment. Last but not least, our fearless leader, our GCV ambassador, Miss Doris Yin.
Too fast to me. Yeah, actually, I don't have time to prepare my speech yet because I'm very busy to organize, editing, everything. So no worry about me. I will write my speech and confidential. So I don't public until tomorrow. That okay? So we must make sure tomorrow everyone arrive on time. Today, so many speakers didn't show up. Actually, we notified long time before. So this is very important. When we have a team, we must have our commitment, come on time. Okay, so we'll finish today's rehearsal. We familiar with everything. Then tomorrow we must arrive on time. Is that okay?
Yes.
And also we need to familiar how to mute. Okay, this is another important thing. Another important is tomorrow, David, we give a speaker a little longer time, not like today, because today is too fast, like maybe 5 seconds. Someone, they cannot join in, probably they cannot find where it is to unmute. So we give them a little longer time, maybe like 30 seconds. During the 30 seconds, we can say something relaxed. Just say, okay, we encourage the previous speaker, then give them some comment. Then we say, okay, we read the next one, introduction. So tomorrow we have an introduction part. I'll prepare everything for you. And for you, David, I will introduce you. Okay, you send to me, I will introduce you. Okay, that will be better.
Okay.
Good
I'll send that
evening.
to you.
So all of the global community leaders welcome you here. So someone leaders come a little late. Actually, we finished already. It's almost 1 hour. It's almost 1 hour. So tomorrow we cannot make any mistakes. And also be remembered, don't share the links I send you to outside. Understand me? Only the speakers and important the core team members here. We don't want other people we don't know, they interrupt. Okay? So tomorrow I send the links to everyone because we must come here earlier, half an hour before. So half an hour before you receive the link, just join in. We just test everything, make sure everything is well. Then we start exactly at 9 o'clock because at that time there will be the public the live stream on YouTube, and I will announce it so all of the pioneers, they will pay attention. So it won't allow us to make mistakes. Okay.
Okay. Mr. Frank has his hand raised. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna ask to unmute.
Bueno, David, te pediría que me ayudes con la traducción de esta observación que estoy haciendo. Bueno, en el YouTube estoy siguiéndolo también la transmisión en vivo, y sería bueno que cambien la pantalla de presentación de YouTube porque solamente se ve la foto de Doris y la tuya.
And donde? This is in YouTube?
En el YouTube, sí, en el YouTube.
So, wait, outra vez. Tú dices, porque en algún momento tú yo no escuchar porque de señal salir. Entonces tú estás diciendo, cuando tú el link de YouTube, es solamente ellos se cambiar de foto.
Bueno, solamente se ve la foto de Doris y tuya, más no de los que están haciendo uso de la palabra en ese momento, ¿no? Sería bueno, ¿para qué? Para que la gente que vea por YouTube sepa quién es el que está hablando a través de su foto, ¿no?
Listo, espera un segundo. Entonces, Ms. Doris,
Yes.
Frank is letting me know that when it comes to the YouTube, the link for the YouTube right now is, if it's possible to be able to change the picture, because right now it's just showing, I guess he's saying is my picture and your picture. So I'm not
Yes.
sure if there's a
How
way
can I
to
change it? This is I want to. So Right now is Krisha is host. Can Krisha change it? I don't know how to change it.
Ok, aquí en Zoom se ve las imágenes de todos
It's
los
better to show
participantes.
all of the speakers.
Entonces, tendría que verse directamente así la imagen de YouTube. Pero yo en este momento entraremos a la cuenta de Doris para ver qué es lo que está pasando, porque ella es la que inicia en YouTube en vivo, pero ni ella ni yo, o sea, tendría que salir exactamente como está en Zoom. Lo vamos a chequear y gracias, Frank, por esa observación.
She's saying that she's going to have to be able to go in and configure, because being that you did the live and it's connected to your account, it's automatically pulling up whatever is coming off of Zoom. So somehow that needs to be changed. She's saying she's be able to do it, and she also said thank you, Frank, for the observation.
Yeah, thank you, Frank. We can figure it out later. Okay, Lucretia, we can privately, we do that, we'll test that, so we can let all of the leaders have a rest and prepare for tomorrow meeting. Is that okay?
Veremos qué se puede hacer, ¿ok?
Sí, yo quieres conocer si puedes arreglar más tarde, no en este momento, pero más tarde lo voy, pero...
Es que, mira, lo que sale configurado aquí en Telegram tendría que salir directamente igual en YouTube, porque esa configuración ya no se hace dentro de la cuenta, pero no sé por qué sale solo la foto de Doris y de David y no de todos los participantes. Ahí tenemos que ver qué es lo que se tiene que hacer, ¿ok?
Okay, she's saying that, yeah, she's gonna have to look into it and check it, because right now it's different from, like, it's Telegram, like the Telegram and YouTube somehow, or I don't know if she's saying if it's connected or if it's it's different, but y'all will figure it out a little bit later on, like to troubleshoot it.
Yeah, we will do that later. Okay, so maybe Lucretia or maybe David or some other the leaders will do that later. Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, everyone.